So, how's it going, guys? Today is going to be a power punch, informational video. Reason why I decided to make this video is I want to get the right information out in front of the audience, right? People that really jumped into this business and want to know why they're not making money, right? And so, what I will tell you is, in any business, right? Uh, a business is really what you make of it. And let me tell you where millionaires and rich people understand. If you focus all your efforts yourself without creating other people to help you, you can become wealthy if you do it yourself. But what if you have other people helping you along the way? And let me just tell you what that is called. It's called automation. Automation is basically mean that it's autopilot. You are getting paid even when you're not making money yourself, right? You could be asleep. And Sam Walton, prime example. He has Walmarts all around the country, and his family has benefit of the money and what he has created, which is an empire. Found out Elon Musk was about to file bankruptcy, is what I heard. And I was listening to a motivational speaker that said it, right? Until he got a government contract. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, took him 10 years in order for him to get it right. After 5 years, people, the notion is, this guy was losing money every year for 10 years. IRS classified that as being a hobby. After 3 to 5 years, see, this is what in your mind, what they're saying is, after 5 years, your business is classified, if it has lost money, it is called a hobby after 35 years if you're not making any money, right? This guy, 10 years, he didn't make any money. So today, what I want to talk to you about is creating systems that allow you to make money, right? Even when you are not doing money. How do you do that in the cargovan industry? Well, learn what they call brokerage, right? And how do you create a brokerage account or freight brokerage account? So I'm gonna tell you the definitions. What is exactly a freight broker? Simply put, it is an individual or a company that brings together a shipper that needs to transport goods with an authorized motor carrier that want to provide service, right? So you have a shipper, you have a manufacturer, right? And what they do is they hire a broker that work with the shippers. The shipper work with the carriers, and the carriers deliver the products to the customer. So how, Kevin, can I get involved with that? Well, you can become the broker. And the broker means that you work with the shipper, right? Are there licenses that you need? It is insurance that you need. It depends on what state and city and the municipality are you living in. Yes, you're going to need those certain things. But what I will tell you, right? A broker means a person who's for compensation or arranges transportation of property by an authorized motor carrier. Motor carrier or person who are employed bona fide agents of carriers are brokers, which mean they arrange, right? A freight broker and a broker, they arrange the carrier that ship that product to the client. Guys, a freight broker is really, well, here it is. And I'm gonna break it down to you. A freight broker is a middleman who connect the shippers and carrier. Freight brokers are known as truck brokers, right? Or property brokers. A shipper is an entity that has the product or goods to transport, guys. So the shipper typically have a warehouse where it stores the products. The broker work with the shipper, right, to get the product to the consumer. Who is a motor carrier? A motor carrier is a company that provides truck transportation. Basically, it's a fleet owner and operator that works with the broker, right? And the broker work with the shipper. What is a freight forwarder? Often confused with a freight broker. A freight forwarder are significantly different. They typically take possession of the goods, consolidate numerous small shipments into one large shipment, then arrange for transport of that larger shipment. To transport goods, surface freight forwarders use motor freight or rail carriage. So they use boat. A freight forwarder, they work either with boats, the rail yard, and also a carrier. That's what a broker is, right? Guys, so how do you put that into perspective? Well, you can get your freight brokers insurance, right? And you can work to get that product out there. You can hire individuals to become agents up under your license, right? And they work with shippers. That's all they do. They call shippers. They got a load board and said, hey, you know what? I can get that product out there. You have your website. You build your website, and your website eventually would have shippers or even companies asking you, can you ship these products from A to B? Guys, this is how you cut out the middleman. So guys, I really, years ago, I have bought this book about freight brokerage. And I had it in my storage. And when I talk about years ago, I'm talking about over 15 years ago. And so I am gonna spend some time and learning and reading more about this because I can help other people get into the business. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is some good stuff in here. It even have the partnership agreements, right? How you get started. Hey, they even have letters in here, right, where you send to people in order to get the loads, right? It is man, I'm telling you, this is some great stuff in here. So, to sum everything up, guys, what I want to tell you is, if you want to become wealthy and you want to live a great lifestyle and be able to pass money down to your kids, you have to have a system in place that is on autopilot, that is making more money than your job would make. How do you do that? What I tell people all the time, create an opportunity that everybody needs, right? I always tell people, look, guys, make sure that you have something that it fills a void in the marketplace. Shark Tanks. I always say Shark Tanks. The guy in Shark Tank, Ring, the doorbell ring, they laugh at him and said, hey, that would never work. It never worked. Guess what? Amazon bought Ring from this guy and then brought him on as part of the executive team. Guess what? Today he sold that Ring business for $1 billion to Amazon. Guys, $1 billion. And when you had Mark Cuban, you had all the people on Shark Tank said it would never work. And these are smart people, right? The guy believed in himself and he believed in the product. And that's all that matters is if you believe in yourself and you believe in your product, you can become wealthy. With that being said, guys, I always want to leave and tell you is what are my systems? My systems is this. The cargo van and box truck business. Guys, if you want to get into the cargo van business and you want to know what does it take, what are the systems, guys, pick up your copy today. I'm not just here to sell you, but I'm here to tell you that I have systems put in place for a reason. Go to my website, www.cargovanbusiness.com. www.cargovanbusiness.com. Thank you, guys.